I was just sharing it yesterday with Tanvarji that when I was just 40 days old, I was brought to BSN. जब मैं 40 दिन की थी तो मैं BSN के आंगन में आ गई और BSN के आंगन ने मुझे वो सब कुछ दिया और आज जब BSN 40वें साल में स्टेप कर रहा है, so I have and I stand here to take the legacy forward. It's a proud and precious, divine moment for me. This is a tribute for ma'am. A teacher's dharma is to give up a whole lot of herself so that the future generation and through them the life itself expands. This innate urge for selflessness towards the noble path of humanity and in celebration of life is born in a future teacher when she is still a child, so full of innocence and purity. She sees a dream, and in that dream she finds her inner calling. As a child, she does not know that such a thing as reward exists in life. It is the sheer joy of the thought of being a teacher with all its passion that grows with her. She gains more and more of her fervor and she learns that teaching and educating in all its purity are the reasons of her being in this life. Without this passion, her life would not be justified. And so, she walks on this path of selflessness while assuring herself that all the hardships that come along with the selfless pursuit of goals are indeed her strength and not a burden. Selflessness becomes her motive force, her path and her goal. She becomes a true teacher. And BSN is proud to have such wonderful, selfless, pure teachers. I bow with reverence to all of you and wish you a happy Teachers' Day. And going back to these words, whenever I think of them, these words ring up so true for our revered founding principal, Shrimati Usha Sharma, who was first and foremost a selfless teacher. She too saw this dream when she was very young, and in her dream she saw that the education is a common shared heritage and treasure of the entire humanity. Her innocent young mind was pained to see that many of her peers, those belonging to the margins of the society, had to be deprived of this heritage in their own personal lives. To her, it was like another child was being deprived of her food. The pain in her led to an enduring vision that she must do something considerable to see that she could help those who were being deprived of this food for life. Her sense of compassion was complemented by an abundance of energy that the divine had endowed on her. Her life path had been ordained, and she followed upon her inner calling with total commitment, passion, and honesty. She became a teacher by choice. Yes, she was a teacher by choice. And then against all odds, she opened our BSN school 40 years back. Baby, step by step, brick by brick, the school has traveled to a point where it stands today. This journey has been driven by her resolve, determination, zeal, and energy. Above all, by her total belief in her vision, born out of her dream. Her journey had been rendered more and more hazardous and painful as she advanced in her life, given her extraordinary health impairments. But her fortitude and belief in her mission egged her on to give her utmost in the path of the cause she had espoused as a pure child till her last breath. Yes, ma'am worked till 28th of July also. She gave her all for the sake of making the children of her school gain what their parents had lost out on. Today, all her children are as empowered as anyone else in this world. They reach the stars while providing their strong shoulders and compassion to help their fellow beings in every possible way. In this very society that had kept their parents on the margins, these children, as the energetic, hopeful and responsible citizens, are the living testimony of the deep urge and practice of selflessness of one person and her team of selfless teachers who had gained from her inspiration. Shrimati Usha Sharma has left behind a legacy and example of selflessness, which we all had been fortunate to witness in our own lives. She has gone to be with her Maker in the deep assurance that her team has the strength and clarity of purpose to take her vision and her work forward, and doing that with the ultimate sense of commitment and selflessness is the only tribute that would befit her legacy. On this Teachers' Day, let us all of the team she was so proud of rededicate ourselves to her cause and her selflessness. And now, as we come to the end of this wonderful tribute planned by each one of us, I would just want to say, I will live up to your expectations, do everything forward as selflessly as ma'am has taught me, make your dreams come true, and together we all will contribute to the society in a very meaningful manner. We have to be the change makers, and we will be the change makers to make this world a better place to live in. And that's a promise, and I'm sure we all will promise this today to each other. At this moment, I thank our special guests, Joshi sir, and I have no words, Joshi sir, for having you been a part of BSN, and especially when I spoke to you on the telephone and you said yes, and after that it has just been like you've been the wind beneath my dreams, beneath our dreams. Thank you for being there. I request Kashyap sir to please gift a plant of aloe vera to Joshi sir. Thank you, sir. Tanwar ji, we've had a very long relation together. We've been very good friends. There has been a lot of sharing, and as Tanwar ji told you, it's been more than a decade, and BSN and Ashadeep have never been like separate entities, separate organizations. It has always been as if we are one. But you are my inspiration. I've always looked up to you. But I just fully thank you for always, giving me the freedom to experiment, trusting me, giving me the confidence. Thank you for that. I request Kashyap sir, please gift a plant to Tanwar ji. Thank you, Tanwar ji, for everything. And now, Seema di. This is a pure, speechless feel at this moment. Years back, in 99 and 2000, when Principal Ma'am was very, very unwell, when she went into coma, we got to know each other then. The Divine has led us all these 13 years. The energy, the force, the support, emotions, I don't know what all, but have been thoroughly blessed to have her besides us. Thank you, Simati. I request Kashyap sir to please gift a plant of aloe vera to Simati. And now, respected Kashyap sir has been there just as a guardian throughout for each one of us at BSN. Running a school is not an easy job. And I don't know how sir has always managed any problem, any minute, any second. He has always done it in such a beautiful manner. His being there always gives us a feel that yes, everything is possible. Thank you for all that support, sir, and thank you for everything. I request Joshi sir to please gift a plant to Kashyap sir. Today is the first formal occasion for me as the principal of the school, and I just cherish it when I was called upon for this moment by one of my best disciplined student, Vasu Bharadwaj. May I have you? Where are you? Applause Vasu deserves. Thank you, Vasu. And I request Vasu come here, sir, to please gift him a plant. The wonderful parent support, the change makers rather, I would call them, Renuji and Manoj Bharadwaj ji, if you are here, Renuji is there, have never felt that she's somebody else, she's someone else. And these are people who have actually not just lived up for their child, but for every child in the school. And till date, the son has passed out from the school, but till date, she stands for whatever BSN requires and wherever BSN needs her support. Thank you, Renuji. Kashyap sir, please gift her a plant. A true mother in all respect, Renuji, is what I can say for you. One person sitting there and one person sitting here, and I saw Rajni ma'am also, I don't know whether she's left, but till date we had a wonderful mathematics teacher in our school, and wherever I go, people still ask me, is Devansar there? Where is Devansar ma'am? They have not been able to forget, because whatever Joshi sir had mentioned are the true qualities of this wonderful person sitting there. Devansar, please come forward. Sir needs a bigger round of applause. Thank you, Devansar, for whatever you contributed to BSN. and a wonderful kindergarten teacher. Though she was there with us for a very few years, but her impact was so profound. Her just being there in the kindergarten made ma'am and me secure that yes, Pratima ma'am is there, so there's nothing to worry. Pratima ma'am, please come forward. कैसे आप इतनी बहुखूबी से अपना काम आप करते हैं, छोटे छोटे बच्चों को मतलब completely disciplined. I really don't know, a bunch of 40, a single teacher, a bunch of 30, how they manage, and still they smile. I mean, it's like, seriously, it's self-respect. I mean, it's worth respecting. There's one more person with us, and that's Rekha ma'am, another wonderful person. And see, as she's going to come and walk, you'll see she has that purity in herself and so much calmness in her. Rekha ma'am, please come. Rashmi ma'am is there. I thought she was there. Rekha ma'am. I actually used to ask her, ma'am, कभी गुस्सा आता है आपको? आज तो सच बता रही हूँ मैम. Thank you, ma'am. And this is one ma'am. She has had a long association with ma'am. Her journey started long back. Wherever ma'am used to talk about Rajni ma'am, I still remember, she always used to say she had to get married the next day, but she was working till late evening in the previous day. So that's dedicated ma'am was. And now, another guardian of mine is there. I was touched when I saw him today. Chandra uncle, please come. Uncle has been right there with us from the very beginning. His contribution to the school has been tremendous. Whenever I've been stuck with anything, and Uncle has an absolute blessed sense of humor. Whenever I feel that, I'm blocked somewhere, it's best to go to Uncle. Thank you, Uncle, for everything. Now, in a silent manner, in a very divine way, we have to get on. We have already got on. Nothing we have left behind. No seconds we have wasted. The journey is on. But today, with a pure heart and pure soul, in a divine manner, we are going to bid farewell to ma'am finally, and then silently depart. So I just call upon Seema Di for that. I'm thankful to Katie and the staff. Riya, thank you for everything. Whenever I come to Katie, they have always been smiling, and everything is like, मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ आने के बाद सब कुछ अपने आप हो जाता है. And especially Bhaiya is such a strong support system. So thanks to all the Gaiety people, the press and the media, and everybody who's come